such a long way, but she's gotta get back home any way she can.
Wow. Well, we're back. We're joined now by Florida-based swamp rock and roots musician JJ Grey. Hey, JJ.
Hey, how you doing?
That sounds terrific. JJ is here ahead of his release tomorrow of his latest collection of tunes. He's kicking off the release with a appearance at Tone Vendor Records in St. Augustine tomorrow evening. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So Florida is your ancestral home. A lot of your early work had an environmental focus. I'm thinking especially of like Florida and Lockaloosa. They're almost elegies for a place that is, here and fading. Is that still kind of a priority, a focus of yours?
Yes. I wrote the songs, in retrospect, I guess I wrote the songs to remind myself of what's important. And it's basically my grandfather telling me a bunch of stories when I was a kid. And just because where he grew up near Old Lusty, not far, just south of Old Lusty, about 5 miles out that way. And so many of those elements in the song, in the early albums are in the record itself, the new records as well as the old records. The whole idea is that I just tried to figure out a way to remind myself of what's important. And it just kind of turns into mantras because, like anybody, I just kind of get lost in what I would think of as the phony world of my mind, and which leads to like the craziness of today, social media, this, that, the other thing, all the other stuff. I don't really do any of that, but it's just an extension of the insanity that I tried to escape by writing songs. I guess that's me laying on my own couch and analyzing myself. So I didn't write the songs to tell anybody else what to do or how they should see the world. I think they wrote themselves through me to remind me of what I need to focus on.
I used to work at Folio, the original Folio Weekly, and I remember an interview you did many, many years ago where you said to you, music sounds like a place. How do you describe the sound of Florida or this part of Florida?
That's a good question. I don't know, but when I hear it, then it comes to me. So a lot of times I'm working at music at home or messing around on a dobro or whatever, or a piano or a guitar. And it ultimately, whatever music I come up with, the lyrics come later because that music reminds me of something that happened or a moment or a place or any of those things. And so when you hear it, you know it. It's like reggae sounds like the Caribbean, and some classical music sounds like someplace, in Europe somewheres. But and I often wondered if it would be that way if people came here from another planet and say nope, and if they would connect those same dots that we all kind of connect. But the music just sounds like it, and I don't know how to make it sound that way. It just does.
Mm-hmm. So your newest album is Lusty. It's out tomorrow on Alligator Records. What do you want people to know about this record?
I don't know. Yeah, it's here again. I don't really do it to affect people. I just do it because I feel like I have to, like a salmon swimming upstream, and somebody stopped and asked, why are you swimming upstream? And the salmon just says, I don't know, I have to go that way. So I just hope if it does anything, I hope it invokes in me an honest moment with myself and connect to that honest moment, a real moment, and maybe it'll do that for other people as well.
You're about to kick off a world tour. Any place in particular that you're excited about heading to?
Everywhere is everywhere. Like everything is everything. So I can't think of one, but if I sat down and thought about it, I do have my favorite venues.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to playing in St. Augustine here. I'll be honest with you. It's one of my favorite places to play in the whole world, and having been given the opportunity to sort of tour around the world. I love playing here.
And you do it's an annual, the Blackwater Soul Review that you do at the amphitheater. It's 2 days of music, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And this one is coming up in May. It's got a whole lineup. I mean, you headline it both days, but there's also Lucero, the Allman Betts Band,
That's right.
G Love and Special Sauce.
Yep. Good friends.
yeah.
Everybody. It's all like
And
a
Anders
bunch of
Osborne.
friends.
So like a
Yes.
real good mix of sounds and diversity of, music styles.
100%. And it's been great partnering with Gabe and them at the amphitheater to do it. And I'm just lucky because I get to, chill out and get to see a lot of my friends play for a change. Because so often we're all on sort of diverge from each other on different tours.
Well, we're going to close out here with the album's title track, Alusty. Anything you want to tell us before we hear it?
It's just about running from a forest fire. 2 stories that my grandfather told me one when he grew up,